Patrik Antonius was born on December 13, 1980 in Helsinki, Finland, but grew up in a city called Vantaa. He has become one of the most revered poker players in the world, especially in the areas of online and live cash games. He didn't set out to become a poker player, but the chain of events that happened in his life guided him to the green felt, where he achieved a level of success that many of his contemporaries can only dream of. Patrik was born to a working-class family. His dad worked as a delivery man for a bakery, and his mom worked in a daycare center to assist the family finance. Patrik developed a competitive mindset from early in life during his time playing soccer, hockey, and tennis with his peers. He was always involved in one form of sport or the other, and always worked hard to keep out of detention. No doubt Patrik had a natural talent for sporting activities, and he was aiming at becoming a professional tennis player in his teenage years. He had a great prospect and was seriously pursuing his career goal until things went downhill for him. It was about this time that he started playing poker with his friends. He became interested in poker and started playing almost every day at the tennis club. He discovered the game Pot Limit Omaha early in his life, and he began to play home games till late night and early morning. At the age of 15, Patrik had a serious back injury that almost defeated his dreams of becoming a professional tennis player. When he turned 18, he started playing at Casino Helsinki, which happened to be the only casino in Finland at that time. At his first try, Patrik took the weekly $25 no-limit hold'em event and won $225 as prize money. Interestingly, he became a hold'em champion by winning the tournament, even though he had never played at the game before. Patrik went on to graduate from Helsinki Business College and was drafted into the army for his mandatory service. After his release from the army, he began to practice seriously for his tennis career. However, it seemed fate had another plan for Patrik. He had another back injury before his first professional tennis tournament, which crippled his dreams of becoming tennis star. Patrik Antonius was forced to start charting another course for his life. With a competitive spirit and very little to do, Patrik decided to find another avenue to explore his strong talents. So with a bulging disc and broken dreams of becoming a tennis star, Patrik began to engage in different jobs. He took up some odd jobs ranging from selling products from door to door, modeling, coaching tennis, to serving tables in restaurants. However, none of these jobs paid enough, and none was giving him the adrenaline rush like tennis games. He made up his mind to pursue unconventional career and to put his competitive drive and spirit to work, which led him to focus more on poker games. Patrik increased his home game play and upped the blinds to $2 Pot Limit Omaha tables on a more frequent level at the casino. Although he didn't start raking in money immediately, but after some years of focused play and larger stakes, Patrik Antonius became a self-schooled professional poker player, and he started building a strong bankroll. He made his first online deposit, which would be the first of many, and within a period of 2 months, he had multi-tabled his total $200 deposit to a whopping $20,000. At this point, Patrik came to the conclusion that he had to shift his focus to poker fully. He started studying more about the game and also understanding his opponents. He began to immerse himself in the game of poker and to understand the strategy that is involved in the game. From the month of March to December 2003, Patrik played 12 hours a day and 7 days a week. During this period, he increased his bankroll to an amazing $80,000. His skills and knowledge improved significantly as he staked against some of the best online players at the time, and he learned a lot from them. Shortly after, he became one of the top online players in Europe. He increased his bankroll by $100,000 when he included the 5, 10, and 1525 PLO poker games to his collection, and capped it by winning the 2004 World Series of Poker at the online satellite game. At the end of his semester in his academic year, Patrik left for Las Vegas to pursue his poker career, and since then he had never looked back. Although he did not win in any events, Patrik Antonius left Vegas with the determination to boost his game and become an online poker champion. A couple of weeks after returning from the little town in Virginia, Patrik doubled his bankroll by playing short-handed $200, $400 limit games through the online platform. From here on, he started playing for higher stakes online. However, he restricted his games to Pot Limit Omaha, as this seems to be the game he is familiar with. Patrik Antonius began to make a name for himself at the poker tournament with his 2 finishes close to the final table of the EPT event and the WPT tournament event. He placed 12th at the European Poker Tour PokerStars Caribbean Adventure and 15th at the World Poker Tour Bay 101 Shooting Stars tournament 2 months after.
Thank you.
In December of 2005, he finished in second place at the World Poker Tour 5-Diamond World Poker Classic in Nevada, where he competed with Doyle Brunson. He won $1 million at this game.
9-6-3 with one spade.
Here's the turn, it's a 3, it pairs the board.
You got it.
No, it's a jack. Well, that's going to do it. The 26-year-old from Denmark, Rene Peterson, is our champion.
After this game, he joined a team of high-profile prodigies of poker known as the Circle of Outlaws. In 2006, he cashed in 8 different international tournaments, which included a 9th place finish at the inaugural $50,000 World Series of Poker horse event and 15th place finish at the $10,000 World Series of Poker Pot Limit Omaha Championship. He also featured in additional 3 events in the WSOP and 2 events during the World Poker Tour. He has also made appearances on Poker After Dark, a creation of NBC. Other poker shows that he has featured in is GSN's High Stakes Poker and the $1 Million Cash Game. He has also featured in the instructional DVD Poker My Way produced by Marcel Lusk. Patrik Antonius continued playing at poker circuits all through 2007, winning in the Aussie Millions, the WSOP-E, the WSOP, and the WPT 5-Star World Poker Classic. He's always seen online at different poker rooms wagering for high stakes. Some online platforms he regularly played include Martin's Poker, Full Tilt Poker, and PokerStars. He went ahead to play in some of the biggest online poker tournaments, and by September of 2008, he finished in second place at the Full Tilt Poker $25,000 buy-in heads-up Pot Limit Omaha Championship. He won a total of $320,000 during this game. In 2012, he finished as a runner-up to Phil Ivey in the Aussie Millions $250,000 challenge. He won a large sum of $1.2 million at this game.
Will not hesitate, obviously, to call. And the cards turn over. And it is neither, so we have a winner. $2 million richer, as if he needed it. It is Phil Ivey.
Again in 2013, he placed third at the Aussie Millions main event for a sum of $600,000. Patrik has earned about $12 million in different live tournament winnings. His largest cash was in 2018, where he finished runners-up against Justin Bonomo in the Super High Roller Bowl, China. He won a sum of 3.2 million euros at this game. Although Patrik does not hold many titles or have any World Series of Poker bracelets, his presence at the poker table always brings fear to his opponents. The only reason for the lack of bracelets is because he is more interested in focusing his energy on great cash games around the world. Watching Patrik play at Poker After Dark or High Stakes Poker is enough to convince anyone of his excellent skills and ability at the poker tables. Patrik was at one point sponsored as a Full Tilt Poker player, and then he became part of Ivy League as an elite coach. During the reigning days of Full Tilt Poker, Patrik was a regular participant in all major games, rubbing shoulders with the professional high-stakes legends like Phil Ivey, Tom Dwan, and Victor Blom. Patrik holds the record for the biggest pot won in the whole of online poker history against Victor Blom, where he won a pot of $1.3 million. High Stakes DB reported that between the year 2008 and 2013, Patrik has amassed online winnings that was in excess of $11 million on Full Tilt alone. In addition to this, he has won about $6 million playing at PokerStars between the year 2007 and 2016. Patrik Antonius is every woman's dream and every man's nightmare. He brought a sleek and urban fashion sense to poker that is refreshing. Whenever he comes to a tournament, he wears a plain black stylish shirt, a shaved head, a waxed chest, jeans, and white sneakers. His style does not reflect the very down-home look of poker players of the previous decades. Patrik Antonius met his beautiful wife Maya in 2005. They had their first child Mila in 2007. When Patrik is not at the poker table, he can be found enjoying regular workouts and games of tennis. He also dabbles into various sports once in a while. He is also a good father and has eased into his role of a father figure and spends more time hanging out with his family. Patrik Antonius is no doubt a legend in the poker world. He has been able to grow his career to a point where he is regarded as one of the legends in the industry.